I've never seen an event organised so badly.
It's not safe. It was very bad.
There was no security at all.
I mean, we've seen what was going on during the game or slightly before. What's your guys' experience like?
It was pretty wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here in front of Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, where tonight Argentina will be taking on Colombia in the final of the 2024 Copa America. And like we always do, guys, we're going to go talk to the fans before the match, after the match, get their thoughts, their predictions, their reactions, all of that. Now let's get to it. Obviously, you guys are here rooting for Colombia, right? It's a cup final, right, against the defending world champions. It's a big game. Tell me, as fans, what does it mean to you to watch your country play today?
Well, to be honest with you, this is the first time in 23 years Colombia is in a World Cup final. 50 million Colombians are watching the game right now in Colombia, and we're right now one of the privileged Colombians that can come here. I think it's the best thing that can happen to the country, speaking politically, speaking about everything. Violence is gonna go down. We're very happy if we win the game. Tomorrow's a holiday in Colombia, and we're gonna see everything happy at all.
Obviously, you're here rooting for Argentina, right? Yeah. Another cup final. Yeah, tell me, how are you feeling? Are you feeling as a fan nervous, confident, excited? How do you feel right now?
It's a unique moment in my life. I came with my father and some friends. I think that this unique moment we're going to live, I'm very excited. It's common for us playing finals. In 10 years, we played 9 with Argentina. And now it's an incredible experience and with lots of emotions. And I think it's going to be a great day.
Colombia is going to make history today. I'm sorry, Argentinians, you are good, but today is our day.
Tell me, are you feeling nervous, confident, excited? As an Argentina fan, how do you feel right now?
We're totally excited. We think that we're going to be champions today. Yeah.
Okay, we are traveling from Toronto to support Colombia, and I think that we're gonna win the Copa America. Vamos, Colombia!
How you feeling? How do you feel, man?
I think they've played really well. I think that they've been the best team so far. James is playing fantastic, so we have a pretty good chance to win.
It's a lot of emotions, you know. I'm honestly here for the entertainment. This is a historic game. They said Di Maria's last game, so come on. I'm here, win or lose, we're gonna get a great match. You know, 2 strong teams, Argentina the world champs, without a doubt, and Colombia, they got this far, so you gotta give it to them. They play with heart, and we're gonna get 90 minutes, you know, great 90 minutes.
Okay, so I watched them when I was 11 years old winning, so now, 23 years later, I'm just really excited.
I'm literally, this is like a dream come true. I feel like Argentina, they're very good, so they always get it. So like we always trust our team, whatever game it is. It's just, it feels like a dream. And it feels, when they win, like it doesn't feel like they're just winning. It feels like the whole country is winning, and it's just like a feeling that it's hard to explain with everybody else. It's amazing.
What would you say to the team, right? Obviously, you guys, it means a lot to you guys. What would you say to make them understand, to make them feel, before this big game, what would you say to them?
I would say thank you, because I know they put so much work into it. There's a lot of pressure coming from like the whole fandom, like coming over to them. But they do a great job, and they're grateful. We're grateful for them. They get to unify the whole country, and we're like one. Everybody loves the same thing.
I would tell them that they've been doing such a good job this year that we can see them how they have matured on their plays. They have grown, and we have seen them playing for like all these years. And now they are doing it like right now. The pieces of the puzzle are together. They are all connected, and I think they are doing the things right. And I think this is our year. And vamos muchachos, que lo lograremos.
They're used to playing right in big games, another cup final. But if you had a chance to say something to the team before this game, what would you say? What would be your message to the Argentina men's team before this match?
Think that you are the best, because you are the best. You have Messi, the best player of the world in all the times. And I have a personal story, because I was able to bless him in June 2008. And since then, he won the Olympic Games. He won different things with Barcelona. And now after winning the World Cup, he hopefully will again the Copa America.
If you could send a message to them, what would you say to them?
I think that today is the day. We are waiting for this, because Colombian soccer is great. And for sure that this is a big opportunity, and they are going to take it.
What would you say, my friend?
I'd say there's a whole country rooting for them. Have the right mentality, be with the feet on the ground, and we're going to win for sure.
If you could say something to them before another final, right, what would be your message to them?
Well, I would say that today is the last dance of Fideo Di Maria, so it will be really great to congratulate him with another cup. So I will say to the team, let's do the best for us and let's become champions again.
What's the score prediction? At the end of the game, what's the score going to be?
2-1.
I think, to be honest with you, it's going to be a 1-1. We're going to win in penalties.
1-0 win in Colombia.
2-1.
2-0.
For me, 5-0, 5-0.
Okay, 5-0.
2-0 to Colombia, for sure. Yeah.
So what's the score prediction?
I don't want to say anything.
What's the score prediction, my friend?
My score prediction will be 5-0.
There was definitely some good things, some bad things when it comes to this Copa America, but what I would say is I still had a lot of fun regardless because of the picks that I made with Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the best way to play daily fantasy sports games because it's super fun and super easy to play. All you have to do is pick higher or lower on certain stats for certain players, and if you get all your picks correct, you get to win a bit of money. As you guys can see right now, some picks that I've made in the past for soccer and also some other sports, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but I'm always having fun, guys. Whenever I'm watching soccer or any other sport, after I make picks of Underdog Fantasy, I'm watching more closely, I'm more engaged, and it's just a good time. I know the Copa America is over, I know the Euros is over, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop, guys. The European leagues are going to be starting soon. MLS is still going on. There's still a lot of soccer to watch and a lot of picks to make with Underdog Fantasy, whether it's soccer or other sports. So if you guys want to do that, make sure you sign up for Underdog Fantasy using the link in the description, and make sure you use the promo code SuperSub so you can get that special pick and a first-time deposit offer of up to $250 in bonus cash. And when you guys do that, it really does help out the channel. So thank you very much, and also big thanks to our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy.
One eternity later.
There was no security at all. You know, no police, no security. Everyone get into without passing to the security control. But in the exit, we have to pass to the security control. You know, we are leaving because with kids it's terrible. Bye. Yes, we are going to come back to the World Cup. We are not coming. We are going to go to Spain. That they know how to do it properly. You are not prepared.
Anybody want to do a quick interview, share what your experience was in there? Anybody?
Tickets, I can entry.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we are here in Miami, Florida tonight. As you guys know, we were here before the game, and as we were watching the game, we just see all the different videos posted, like I'm sure many of you guys saw. We didn't really see any of it from where we were filming before the game, but during the game we were watching and we were checking all the different reports, it got really crazy here, guys, and it's only gonna get crazier after this game. Usually we stay when all the fans come rushing out, the stampede of fans, intoxicated, crazy fans that are crazy, but in a positive way. They're happy, they have fun, great things to say. I don't know what it's going to be like today, guys, because there's people in there that probably shouldn't be in there, objects in there that maybe shouldn't be in there. So we're not going to stay late, guys. I have to be responsible. I have to think about the safety of my camera woman, who's my little sister. And we just have to be smart. We're probably going to leave before it gets really crazy. We're going to talk to some fans, see what it was like in there, get their experience. Did they feel safe? What did they witness? So here are some of those interviews, guys. Hopefully this video is still good for you guys. I'm sure you guys understand. You guys saw what was going on. It's crazy in here tonight. We're going to do the best we can, but we also have to be smart and safe. So check out these interviews that we talked to fans after the match or a little bit before the match ended because they were leaving because they were scared. But check out the interviews right now. I mean, obviously you're here. We're talking to fans. We're talking to some fans leaving early. A lot of them are saying it's a safety concern because it's really crazy in that stadium. They don't feel safe. I mean, why are you leaving early? Is it safety? Is it something else?
It's not safe. It was very bad. Next time we need more security. It was very, very bad. I think it was a nice game. They played nice, but it's too much crowd. Next time we need a lot of more security. God bless you guys.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, my friend. We're following the game. We're here covering it. We're here before the game. I mean, we've seen what was going on during the game or slightly before. What's your guys' experience like?
It was pretty wild.
Tell me, I mean, you're leaving now early? Is it a traffic concern? Is it a safety concern? What's the reason to leave early?
Safety's part of it. Yeah, it's pretty rowdy and doesn't seem like there's a lot of control over the crowd. So thought it'd be a good idea to make our way before all that happens.
Same for you?
Yeah, it was, it was an adventure, but not one that I wanted to stay a little bit longer for.
Yeah. Tell me, I mean, it seemed like getting in was crazy. It seemed like they said like thousands of fans got in without security check, without ticket check. I mean, did you guys witness some of that?
Our friends didn't get in, and we had great tickets because the fire code, they wouldn't let them in.
Right.
Wow.
So they basically stopped letting people in that had tickets because so many people got in that didn't.
They were trying to come in this side, and they had closed the gate because of fire capacity. We were in the other side, and they weren't even scanning tickets. We just walked in.
Wow. So people that bought tickets weren't allowed in because people that didn't have tickets were just storming. I mean, what do you guys make of the whole thing? I mean, you know, we make these videos, we cover soccer here, like anticipation building into the 2026 World Cup, a big tournament. This is like supposed to be like the trial run for it, right? I mean, what's the advice? What needs to improve from what happened tonight?
I don't think the staff was prepared for the crowds, and they brought in some other staff, I think, later, some security that were able to do more crowd control, but I don't think they had them at the beginning.
Yeah, I think what was disappointing to me is it just seemed like a lack of respect for the people around you. You know, I think there's only so much the staff can really do. If you've got a riot on your hands, then it's going to happen. And I think, you know, if we want these events to happen and go well, then people need to have respect for other people.
Seems like a certain crowd of crazy fans ruined it for the fans that, you know, were actually trying to be lawful and everything. Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, I think, you know, especially for our friends who didn't get in, we had a good time, though, so it was
We
still
did.
fun.
I mean, it was a great event. You know, we're glad we came, but we're going to read about it on the news, whatever happens here in about 25 minutes.
Awesome.
Although it looks like it's going to go to overtime, so we'll see.
Thank you. Anything else, parting words you want to share about anything, message you want to send out there? Maybe if the right person sees this or anything?
It's a great game, and they're playing their hearts out.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Obviously, you guys are leaving a bit early. Tell me, we talked to some fans on their way out because, you know, we saw all the craziness that was being reported, getting into the stadium, people in the stadium that shouldn't be in the stadium. You know, tell me, why were you guys leaving early? Is it safety concern? Is it just traffic? I mean, what's the reason?
No, it's safety concerns because I've never seen an event organised so badly. The security guard just gave up and just started like ushering people over the barriers. So they weren't even looking at people's tickets. So I was worried about going in, to be honest with you. I was really reluctant to go in. Actually, it was okay when we were in there, but we thought coming out might be just as bad, so we left early.
Tell me, I mean, from your experience of being in there, like, are there a bunch of people in there that shouldn't be in there, objects that shouldn't be in there?
No, objects I have no idea, but I have no idea. We saw security talking to a few people. I have no idea. I'm sure there are people in there that shouldn't be in there. We saw people climbing gates. We saw police running after people in there. Just madness, just the stuff going on in there. I have no idea how they're going to host the World Cup in 2 years' time if they can't host a much smaller tournament.
Yeah, so tell me, what should they take away from this, right? Some people are talking about, like, we're following the story online, the following reports are saying this is on U.S. Soccer, right, that are hosting it. It's on Hard Rock Stadium that's here at the venue. They're saying it's on CONMEBOL, the organizers. Who's to blame here and who needs to be responsible?
I mean, I don't know who needs to be blamed, but I'm from the UK, and whenever we go to a stadium, there is a massive amount of police presence already here. Like, they're set up hours before fans come. And you can see that police turned up really late. Security were missing. One of my friends said that security took ages to come, like 10 minutes. People were just doing what they wanted to do. So I think there was a lack of organization at the very beginning from the authorities.
They said there were people that paid tickets that weren't allowed in because the stadium was already at capacity because of people that didn't buy tickets. Did you see any of that going on?
I mean, it was at capacity, so I'm not surprised to hear that, because you can imagine they have to at some point cut off and not allow any more people in, which is what I was worried about, because all around Europe, all around the world, people have died in stampedes, right? I'm going to need to go.
Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Have a great night. Stay safe. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we're here outside the stadium, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, and this Copa America final is not yet over, and we're going to leave. We're going to leave because I'm sure you guys saw the craziness that happened. I may have already talked about it, but just the safety concern, guys, we cannot stay here. I have to be smart. I have to consider my little sister, who's my camera woman. I have to consider myself. You guys see the craziness that happens. We get surrounded by fans when we do these interviews. After, when we stand outside the stadium, and just a stampede of fans come rushing past us. With what was happening here at this stadium, there's people, objects, things that aren't supposed to be inside that stadium. We don't know if it's safe, guys. We have to be smart. We did the best we could to get some good interviews for you guys, talking to fans, seeing what it was like in there, why some people are leaving early, and really the experience sounds like a negative one for a lot of people, and they're really critical of what happened here tonight at the Copa America final in Miami, Florida. CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, U.S. Soccer, Hard Rock Stadium. I don't know who is to blame, but it was just crazy tonight, guys. And we're going to do the best I can when I edit this to put together a good video for you guys. I hope you guys understand and still appreciate the content that we're putting together for you guys. But we have to be smart. We have to be smart. We saw what happened, and we cannot risk anything. People were getting hurt. I cannot have my little sister and myself added to that list of people that were hurt tonight, guys. So with that said, guys, we're going to end this video here. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hopefully we can get more content out for you guys. I don't really know what's next, right? Copa America's over. Not the best way to end it, but we're going to end it here. The Copa America coverage, maybe some other stuff later. We'll see. I have some other videos. I don't know, guys. We're going to figure it out. But thank you for watching this video. That's going to do it for us here in Miami, Florida, guys. My name is JT Dueñas. You're watching SuperSub Soccer. Have a good one. Be Copa America champions.
¡Vamos, Colombia, hijo de puta! ¡Vamos!